Hey, what's going on, Pats Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Cans Pats Talk Patriots podcast. It's a happy Monday, Victory Monday. Patriots advance to 8-2, 7-game win streak, 5-0 on the road. The guys are playing outstanding, man. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you're sharing the content, and make sure you also subscribe to the Cans Pats Talk Patriots podcast. Also, this show is powered by the Sportsline Media, man. Make sure you go to the website, www.sportslinemedia.com. Check out the site. Everything that's nice over there. Got a lot of content over there. Check the YouTube out. Make sure you are sharing the content over there, hitting the like button over there as well, man. Shout out to the Sportsline Media. So once again, it's www.sportslinemedia.com. First off, man, 8-2. Don't even know where to start with these guys, man. 8-2. A lot of people did not see us being 8-2 at this point. Me personally, I had us probably about what's that? That's 10 games, probably like 5-5, 4-5, something like that. So the fact they're playing good ball and they've won seven straight. You're undefeated in the division. You're undefeated on the road. You take on the Jets Thursday night. I'm gonna get into that game shortly, along with get my Monday Night Football predictions. But the fact they're playing this good, this early, it's outstanding, man. I mean, shout out to the team, the defense, the offense. Drake Mays currently leading favorite to get MVP conversations. Drake Mays leading his team, basically probably getting number one seed. If everything works out as hope and the way it looks, it's a good possibility the Patriots can be the number one seed in the AFC. A lot of people didn't see that coming. I know I didn't. I didn't even have them as a playoff team. I had them in like 8-9, like winning 8-9 games. That would have been enough for me, man. So the fact that they're ahead of schedule, and they're playing good right now. And, the rookies got yesterday was a big rookie day. Cal Williams, one catch for 70 plus yards and a touchdown. Wish we would have got a little more, but Travion Henderson had 12 carries for 157 yards. I think like we run the ball well, throwing it well. The defense. Elijah Ponder, undrafted free agent, played really got a sack yesterday. Corey Durden had a few injuries, and injuries are starting to pile up. But I think overall, this team is just they're overcoming a lot. They're overcoming a lot, and they're surpassing. They're overachieving right now. I actually think they're ahead of time. I think next year was the year that you would like to see this 2026. But this year, a lot of people didn't have them winning 8-9 games, man. Didn't even know. And now you've surpassed your total from the last 2 years. You won a total of 8 games the last 2 years. A total of 8 games. You've been picking top five. And now you're 8-2. And then heading to another soft gap in your schedule with the Jets, the Bengals, and the Giants. You still got to win those games, but the fact that you're battling through, you got some injury on the injury guards have been pretty good to you. You haven't been banged up like that like you've been the last couple of weeks, but and your schedule has worked out. You have played a weak schedule, but you only can play who's on your schedule. You only can play who's on your schedule. And I think this Tampa Bay team was an interesting matchup. Yeah, they didn't have Chris Godwin. They didn't have Mike Evans. They didn't have Bucky Irvin. Hassan. They were missing some starters. But for you to go down to Tampa to a Baker Mayfield led team, Todd Bowles is a good defensive good defensive head coach with Tampa Bay, but he's good on defense side of the ball with blitz and stuff. And you are a young team with a second-year quarterback, new head coach, new OC, a lot of new pieces. For you to go down there to Tampa and play the way you did, and it wasn't pretty, but you still came out and won the game. That's good. All bets are off for this team. I don't think this team has a ceiling. I think, I mean, for what they can do this year, I actually think the Patriots can get to the Super Bowl. I think they can win it all because in the AFC, nobody's really scaring you right now. Kansas City, they're coming off a bye week. They just lost to Buffalo. Mahomes didn't look good. Buffalo, speaking of Buffalo, they lost to Miami yesterday in a shocker game. Denver didn't look good last Thursday against the Raiders on Thursday Night Football. I mean, nobody really scares you right now. Nobody really scares you right now. The Colts, they struggled with the Falcons yesterday. So I mean, I think the sky's the limit for this team. They can do whatever. I really believe they can do whatever, man. The sky is the limit for this team. And guys, make sure you're hitting that like button. Make sure you're sharing the content. And make sure you are subscribed, man. Make sure you are subscribed. Yeah, I think this team, they're gonna go as far as Drake May can take them, and then they're just starting to get banged up. Get some of these guys back healthy. You can do a lot. And you can make the AFC, the playoffs go through Foxborough, go through New England, and teams will have to come to your house to beat you. That's a big possibility. And you've won four straight at home? Carolina, Cleveland, Atlanta, yeah. So I mean, you're playing good at home now. You're undefeated on the road. I prefer them to be on the road, but if they, the players have to go through New England, that's good. And that's a long ways off. We still got a lot of football left. A lot of things can happen, injuries, weird things happen in the schedule. You know, every year it's always something, a weird hiccup in the schedule. You lose a game that you shouldn't have lost. But I'm back to this game. Couple things that stood out to me: the rookies, Kyle Williams, Trayvon Henderson. They really hadn't got going yet, but they got going yesterday. And I think that was the final part, the final dimension for this team that we hadn't seen through like 9 weeks. We hadn't seen the rookies get going, and they got going yesterday, man. The whole rookie class played good yesterday. Will Campbell didn't hear his name called at all yesterday. That's a good thing. Jared Wilson was solid. Craig Woodson, the safety, Farmer, like this whole rookie class has been outstanding for the Patriots this year, and they haven't been able to draft well the last couple of years. And for this rookie class to play as good as they've been playing, that's good. Um, I think from a defense perspective, you're still not getting a lot of pass rush, but Cleveland Chase he had a good day yesterday. Want to see more from Harold Landry. I think Spillane was solid. Gonzo was good, did good on Ibuka. Um, they broke the rushing record. I think they had one more game to set the record, but the Buccaneers had a running back that go with 50 yards, which I mean, 50 yards not a lot, but they had a running back that finally surpassed 50 yards. I think it was Tucker, his name. He did pretty good. Didn't have Bucky Irvin didn't play last yesterday for the Buccaneers, so it's okay, man. It was in a losing effort. They got a lot of yards in garbage time too when the game was kind of over. I actually thought the score looked better than what the game really would. I actually thought we should have won that game by two possessions. But we let Tampa score in garbage time. The interception by May in the red zone, I didn't like that one. Didn't like the play call. Didn't like the decision. I think May would love to have that one back. But outside of that, he was good yesterday. I give him like a B minus C plus performance, B minus C plus grade for yesterday. But outside that, he was solid. He was solid for the most part, man. It was raining early. Only got sacked one time. Had some rough patches there in that first drive with some overthrows to Mac Hollins, but the rain caused that. There's a lot of rain, but man, I thought Drake Bay he played good, man. Threw some dots, the digs. The one before going into the half, that was a good ball to Diggs. The one to Hollins, threw a couple nice balls to Mac Hollins yesterday. Mac Hollins been an underrated signing for us. He's been real good. They had 6 catches for 100 and something yards. Then he threw a dot to Cal Williams. I actually thought the corner was going to undercut it. I thought it was going to be a pick six to the house, but good throw, good timing on the throw by May. I thought the offensive line was solid yesterday, man. Like, just hats off to the whole team yesterday. Hats off to the whole team yesterday, man. Baker Mayfield had 3 touchdowns. He played pretty solid. Wasn't really pressure. He got he was sacked 2 or 3 times, but other than that, Baker Mayfield was solid yesterday. Didn't turn the ball over. He should have had a pick, but I think Gibbons dropped it. Gibbons was real good yesterday too. I thought Jack Gibbons played a real good game yesterday, subbing in for Christian Ellis. So it's a good game, man. We're gonna be rooting for Tampa this week when they go to Buffalo. Hopefully they beat Buffalo. Keep in mind the Bills lost yesterday, so now the Pats got a 2-game lead over the Bills in the AFC East, just the AFC East. Patriots are 8-2, and Buffalo is now 6-3. So you got to hold 2 games on them. So you can afford to drop a game here and there. But if you handle your business next couple weeks, and assuming Buffalo, I think they're gonna lose to Tampa Bay this coming Sunday. I think they're gonna lose to Tampa. They still got to play Tampa. They got to go. No, they got Tampa at Pittsburgh at Houston. Now I think they got to play Philly too. So Buffalo probably can lose a couple more games. Your schedule is you got the Jets Thursday night. I'm about to talk about that game. Um, you got the Jets, you got the Bengals, and you got the Giants. So you got 3 winnable games there. Then you got Baltimore, Buffalo, and the Jets, Miami to finish out. So you're looking at probably 12, 13 win season. I think the Patriots, they control their own destiny right now. I think the AFC East, I mean, they win a few more games. Bills drop another game or two. The AFC East is the Patriots to lose, as far as I'm concerned. But I'm glad this Tampa game is over. It was a trick one. I actually had us losing this game when we did our preseason predictions on the schedule. But when the schedule came out in May, I had us losing this game. So man, just good to keep it going, man. 7-game win streak, and now you're on to the Jets. You're on to the Jets, man. I think this Jets game is a tricky one. Some news did come out a couple hours ago. Garrett Wilson, he's going to be out for a few weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. I think Jets reporter Rich Cimini said he's going to be out a few weeks with a knee sprain. This is a knee surgery, so you're not going to see Garrett Wilson on Thursday on Amazon Prime. You're not going to see Garrett Wilson. I won't get to see the Garrett Wilson and Gonzo matchup. They still got Brees Hall. Justin Fields kind of scares me in that pocket running the ball. I thought the offensive line been solid with Oli Fashano, and they got Membu, the guy that was rumored to the Patriots during the draft process. Their defense is coached by Aaron Glenn, formerly with Detroit Lions. He's their head coach. So their defense really hasn't been good this year. And it's crazy because he's a defensive head coach, Aaron Glenn, that is. I think they give up 130 yards on the ground, so you can run on the Jets. They just traded Sauce Gardner last week at the trade deadline, and they traded Quentin Williams. So they've made some moves. This not gonna be this Jets team's gonna look a bit different. They got some rookies playing, but they traded Quentin Williams to the Cowboys last week and traded Sauce Gardner to the Colts. So, man, maybe that's why the defense has been struggling. But yesterday they played the Browns yesterday, and they beat the Browns. The Browns not a good team. Patriots beat them a couple weeks ago. Browns not the best team, but it was a high-scoring game. And I think they had 2 special teams touchdowns yesterday. So it ain't like the offense lit up the Browns. It was more so the special teams for the Jets that beat the Browns yesterday. So that's how they were scoring yesterday. And I think they had a screen pass to Brees Hall. They scored so whatnot. So they didn't really do much. So this Jets game, it kind of worries me because it's on a short week, divisional opponent. In the last couple of games, the Patriots really hasn't been strong closing out games, especially on the offensive side of the ball. They really hasn't been great. They really have not been good closing out these games. You saw it against the Falcons. I think Vrabel said that they kind of went to sleep a little bit, and they kind of let the Falcons get back into it. And that game probably could have went overtime. And then yesterday against Tampa, you was up by 2 possessions, Tampa drive, and they score again. Made those delayed pick in the red zone, which is a bad pick, in the end zone, which is a bad interception. So they got to if they can put the Jets away and get on them early, you can move on. Then keep in mind after Thursday, obviously you're not going to play Sunday. You got like a mini bye week. You get like 10 days off for your next game, 10 days to your next game. So they probably won't be out on the field again to the following week, Tuesday or Wednesday. So you can handle your business Thursday night. You got like a little layoff to get ready for Cincinnati. So this Jets game is critical. It's a big game. You got some injuries, but you got to go in there and get it done, man. Home game. I think they're gonna be wearing the rival uniforms too. So it'll be an interesting matchup Thursday night against the Jets. Gonna be a very interesting matchup. Can't wait for this one, man. You gotta keep Justin Fields in the pocket. If it's me, I'm crowding the pocket and I'm making Justin Fields beat me throwing the ball. They're not gonna have Garrett Wilson. I do like Mason Taylor at tight end. They're not gonna have Garrett Wilson. They just traded for A.D. Mitchell in the Sauce Gardner trade with the Colts. So they got A.D. Mitchell. I don't know who else they got at wide receiver, but I'm making Justin Fields beat me through the air. That's what I'm gonna do the whole game. Make Justin Fields beat you through the air. I think it's what you gotta do to beat them. So right now I think it's the Colts or they're still the 1 seed because they beat the Falcons. Broncos 2, Patriots 3, Pittsburgh's 4. But Baltimore's coming, man. Baltimore's playing some good ball. Then they won 3 straight. The defense starting to play better. That's a team you're not gonna want to play in the playoffs. So Baltimore, they beat Minnesota yesterday. They're coming. Pittsburgh lost to the Chargers yesterday, and Baltimore's right on their heels, man. So it's starting to get interesting, man. Right here, about to enter the final quarter of the season here soon. It's about to get real interesting. So, but if the Patriots can hold off the Jets and they beat the Jets on Thursday, Thursday night football, which those Thursday games are some weird games. If they can beat the Jets Thursday night, and Tampa beat Buffalo, which is a good possibility, the Patriots will have like a little bit of a gap between themselves because the Bills will have 4 losses. Patriots will be 9-2, assuming they beat the Jets Thursday. So I think the AFC East is really yours. It's in your control. You control your own destiny in the AFC East. You control your own destiny there. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens there on Thursday, man. But let's get into this Monday Night Football night. Eagles, Packers, 2 teams that don't like each other. We all know the Eagles want to come out to the touch push. Then they made a ruling on that. I think the Packers were the only team that voted for them not to continue it during the league meetings this offseason. I think Green Bay's favorite, I think. Let me see. I think Green Bay is favored. Yeah. No. Philly's favored by 1.5. Philly agreement. Philly's favored by 1.5, right, according to this. So I got the Eagles winning a close one tonight. Eagles coming off a bye. They looked good last time they was out playing against the Vikings. I got Philly winning off the bye. They've made a couple trades. They got Jalen Phillips, Michael Carter from the Jets, Jair Alexander, although he's not playing tonight. They made a couple moves. Nolan Smith is back. I think they're a little healthier. Green Bay just lost Tucker Kraft. He's not playing tonight. Matthew Golden is out. They got some injuries. Christian Watson is back. He's been back since still a game. Still got Romeo Dobbs, but I think Green Bay. I think Philly wins tonight. I think the Eagles do just enough with Brown and Devontae Smith. I think they're gonna keep Saquon Barkley in check. I don't think he'll be able to do much, but I think they'll do just enough. They should beat Green Bay tonight. And Jordan Love, you just don't know what Jordan Love you're gonna get. Make him come out, throw 3-4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and then Jordan Love can come out. He can turn the ball over a lot and look like he hasn't played football. Make some crazy mistakes, so you don't know what Jordan Love you're gonna get. It's crazy. Their 3 losses, they tied it with the Cowboys early this year, and they lost to the Browns, and they lost to the Carolina Panthers. But they beat the Steelers, beat the Lions. They haven't played the Bears yet. I think they beat Minnesota too. I don't think they played Minnesota either. But you don't know what Jordan Love you're going to get from Green Bay. So it's kind of hard to pick them, man. He might come out and play good tonight. He normally plays good against some of the best teams. But it's like the bad team, like the Panthers, you lose to the Panthers, you lose to the Browns, but then you beat up. I'm not saying Pittsburgh's a great team, but you beat Pittsburgh on a Sunday night game. And then you beat Detroit to open the season out. So you don't know what you're going to get from Jordan Love. So with all that being said, I'm going to go with Philly tonight to win a close one. I'm going to go 24-21 Philly wins tonight. I think Hurts makes some plays. A.J. Brown has a good game, and I think they do just enough to win, man. So it's going to be an interesting battle tonight between two teams that do not like each other. But that's going to be it, guys. Want to come on, recap the Tampa Bay game, preview Monday Night Football, but get ready for the game. So make sure you check me out. I will be live again on Wednesday with Midweek Motion with Pat's Planet. We're going to be previewing the Jets game, giving our bold predictions and predictions for the game. Pat's Planet will be at the game on Thursday. So make sure you check me out, man. Wednesday. Also Thursday, watch party Thursday starting at 8 o'clock. The game starts at like 8:15, so the watch party is going to be starting at 8 o'clock Thursday against the New York Football Jets on Amazon Prime. So make sure you check me out Wednesday night, man. This will be the next show Wednesday night on the Midweek Motion with Pat's Planet. That's going to be it, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you are sharing the content. And make sure you are subscribed to the Ken's Pat Talk Patriots podcast. Also, this show is powered by the Sports Slam Media. Go to www.sportslammedia.com. That's going to be it. Have a good one. Enjoy the game, man. Go Pats.